What's up folks, it's Fuzz here, welcome back to the channel. Today we're having another sort of look at these Showdown cards. Rather than doing individual looks at them and doing like the mini player reviews that we have done the past couple days, I'm going to group both Pavard and Aurier together, discuss the comparisons between the two, if you should be completing them, who should be completing them, that kind of thing, and just and sort of price points and all the good things or links and all that, just to kind of give my opinion on both, who I think is going to win the game, and you know, everything in that regard. So if you're enjoying this sort of content, please leave a thumbs up the video, it's greatly appreciated. It lets me know you're enjoying it, helps the algorithm. It's a win-win across the board. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button. We're making a push try and get 1,000 subs so that we can apply for the YouTube partner program, so all supporting that is greatly appreciated. So it's Pavard and Aurier. These are the two cards. Just to note really quickly too, we did also get the Marcus Tavernier card and the Fabio Carvalho card. I'm not going to feature them in the video. Both are interesting for championship squads, but the focus here is Pavard and Aurier. I think they both provided like a very needed position in both leagues, and we'll discuss that in a second. So we'll look at Pavard first. He's low high, which screams out that he probably would be better at centre back with those work rates, I'll be honest. And we found that the medium attack and high defensive on fullbacks is really strong, but I don't know how I feel about low high, to be honest with you. Maybe if you want to play him on the outside of a three centre back setup, that could work. He is right footed, 3-star, so the skill moving weak foot front is kind of like the minimum you want for a fullback at this point in the game. Pace at 90 with the potential to go up, obviously. Shooting wise, not too important for a fullback. Vision is where it is important. He lacks, the passing sort of support, he lacks vision. Does have good crossing and has decent long pass and short pass, so he's okay at the passing, but I feel like the vision might let you down a little bit at this point in the game. His dribbling at 82 isn't fantastic. Again, it's well rounded because everything is kind of around that 80 point, which is like, you know, it's good, but it's not great. His defending good and his physicals are good outside of aggression. So I feel like while this right back position in Bundesliga wasn't needed a little bit as like an alternative option, it's not a perfect card, but he is predicted probably to get the +2, so that's worth keeping in mind. If he goes up to the 92, you get +2s across the board, maybe a couple of +3s and some stats, which especially on the likes of that dribbling and that passing would be basically pace, passing and dribbling are what's needed, and that aggression ticking into 80 would be nice. But we'll look at camp styles for him in a little moment on Footbin. But you know, he's 82 at squad, 85, not too bad. Most people can do this. 82 with the inform, just with us in the club. 85, you might need to craft a little bit, but it won't be too bad. And then we've got the Aurier card, which honestly, between the two, I think this card is better. I had a little look before recording. He is 3-star as well. He is high, medium, right footed. I feel like these work rates are much better than the low high that we have on Pavard. Obviously his pace is a little bit better. It's like marginal really. His shooting is better as well. I feel like this is the fullback where if you do get in the box with him, you have a little bit more chance of scoring with him as opposed to Pavard. Obviously Pavard's low high, so you might not get those opportunities. Although the passing face stat is very, very similar to Pavard, he actually has much better vision, better crossing. The short pass is very similar. I think he loses out on long pass a little bit, but it's because the free kick accuracy is that low, so he does have better passing. His dribbling, again, I think it's 2 more overall on the face card stats, but it's just that bit more well-rounded. He's got that extra bit to it. The jumping and doing 99 with the aggression being 97 is huge, and then good defending stats across the board. He's also got dives into tackles and power header trait, so I really like this card, I'll be honest. He should be the same requirements. He should be like an 82 with an inform. Yeah, 82 with an inform and an 85. They are both coming in around similar prices. So that's the two cards in game. We'll just flick over to Footbin and then we'll be able to take a little bit more of a look at them. So you can see here Pavard is coming in at basically 105k between the two most popular consoles. Compared to his other card, big pace boost, which is obviously nice. He's been given him 14 agility and balance where it's needed. He was 3-star already, so there's no real upgrade on that. I feel like he needs an anchor because of his work rates. You need to get the aggression up. Strength getting up to 95 is good. I feel like he is going to be better as a centre back. I think if you use this guy on the right hand side of like the 3 centre back pair and either 3 at the back or 5 at the back, it's going to be very, very good. I think anchor's really the only thing you can put on him. I wouldn't want to be using him in attacking sense because of the high-low work rate. So either you're going to be using him as a stay back fullback or as an outer centre back. I would still steer clear from using him in the in like a 2 centre back system. I still feel like you want 2 proper centre backs, but that's my opinion on it. In regards to like why I thought this was needed, it's a shame it's another SBC, I'll be honest, because in regards to tradable players, there's the Mukulele card, which is a little bit past it at this point, and Mbappe, who's not very high up the power curve anymore either. You were kind of relying on the Frimpong Future Stars, who was in the swaps, or the Leaner card, who was also an SBC. So given that option now for people who need a Bundesliga right back and want someone other than Mbabu and Mukulele, obviously Pavard's fantastic, but maybe doesn't fit the bill as well as others. If we look over on Aurier side of things, he's 3-star, 3-star. I believe he was 3-star, 3-star already. Yeah, he was. He was high medium, so not much of a change there, but a big PS boost, 10 agility where needed, and then just a solid boost across the board. Man, I really like this card. I think more people are going for this Pavard as their favourite because obviously he's French, plays for Bayern Munich, much easier to link, and I'd say there's a higher chance of them winning. But I still really like this Serge Aurier card, man. I think he's a sort of card, even without his upgrade, if you've put a shadow on him, the passing is still a little bit lackluster at this point in the game. But you can get away with it, I'll be honest. For a fullback, it's good enough, but not perfect. Maybe this is the case where you don't worry too much about the strength and you put an engine on him and get him going forward. I feel like if you want to check out it'll be the tactics from Monday, and then the ones are going to go up tomorrow as well. Having him with an engine as an attacking fullback could be good. Okay, he's a very similar price, around that 110k mark. You can put an anchor on him if you want to boost that strength up and use him as a proper fullback. I feel like a shadow, anchor, or an engine is really what you're looking at for this guy. Again, I think this is a fantastic right back. In regards to La Liga, I feel he was very much needed to be released because you do have Dani Alves on the market, which is okay, fantastic. You've got Card who's 470,000 coins. He is an expensive option, and not everyone can go buy him. Dest was an SBC. Aurier obviously is an SBC that's available now for a couple of days. The Jesus Navas card is available on the market, but he's been out for so many months now. Obviously, if you look at just on the stats, he's only one face card lower than Aurier. His defending, his dribbling, his pace, his shooting and passing are all similar, if not better, and it's the physical where he sort of lets down a little bit. But I feel like Aurier having the chance to get upgrades and just being a bit more physical, that really high aggression will play a factor. He'll make him a better card. And then outside of that, it's the Trippier card who was an objective, or an informed Jesus Navas. So I feel like he was really needed to be released, I'll be honest. And I'm glad to have him in this as an option. Obviously, SBC, some people may miss out. If you don't play the game this week, you're not going to get him. But that's kind of my take on it. I do feel like these cards are both rather needed in the game, and it's good to see them get included. In regards to who's going to get the upgrade, I feel like Bayern Munich are very clear favourites. So Pavard in that regard, he's likely going to get the +2, but I wouldn't write off Villarreal. Obviously, they won the Europa League last year. They're in this stage. They're in the quarterfinals for a reason. They could cause an upset, so I wouldn't fully rule it out. But if you're going on prediction wise, Pavard likely to get the +2. Maybe they both get a +1 as like the best case scenario for Aurier. But in all, should you be completing this card? I feel like if you have a La Liga team, you have to be completing this Serge Aurier card. Unless you have a Dest already, or you have a untradeable Dani Alves in your club, you got to be completing this Aurier card. I feel like even without the upgrade, a really good right back option. He's 110k. He's going to get you into team of the season, and also he might mean you don't need to buy another right back for team of the season. Pavard is a tricky one. I feel like if you need a right back in the Bundesliga and you don't want to use Mukulele or Mbabu, which you might not want to do, then go for this guy. I would definitely complete him if you play 5 at the back or 3 at the back and use him as a lighter centre back, I'll be honest. If you have another right back that you had Cafu and swapped, if you've got him already, then steer clear of that card. That's kind of my take on it. But that's the video. I'd say it's not so much player reviews, it's kind of like player SBC reviews and what you should pick and all that good stuff. Let me know what you think of the cards down below in the comments. Let me know who you're picking, what you think the match is going to go, sort of prediction wise. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. It'd be greatly appreciated. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button. And thank you very much for watching. We'll have 4 2-2 custom tactics coming live tomorrow at 4 PM. So make sure you stay tuned for that. But guys, we'll see you in the next one, and goodbye.